Test, test.
Test 1 2 check check. Test 1 2 check check. But the person has to be willing to speak up.
Test, test,
Test 1 2 check.
testing.
I can hear myself.
I've got somebody listening to the Zoom or to the,
Can they hear us?
I don't know.
Can you hear me? Whoever's listening.
Barb, can you hear us?
Wink.
Hello?
Blink
Is there
once for
anybody out
yes
there?
or 2 for no if you're under distress.
Here, let's,
Bring her into the meeting.
yeah.
Test 1 2 check check check. Test. Test 1 2 check check check.
Test, test, test.
Test. She in?
I see the chair but hear nothing. Okay, try.
Turn your volume on.
Now.
Ceiling mics are on, right? Have her talk. We should be able to hear her if she's in the Zoom meeting.
She's not in the Zoom. She's looking
Yeah,
at the.
She's
I'm
looking
gonna
at YouTube.
invite her
Yeah.
to the Zoom.
Okay, so that's not the Zoom meeting.
Testing, testing.
I don't have email.
I hear you. You can hear us now, Barb?
Test 1 2. Who do you hear?
Testing. Clint, this is Clint. Can you hear
Oh,
Clint?
that's cool.
Clint's far away from the mics.
Oops.
Or have her call
Here, I'll do this.
I got it.
297, whatever that extension
Hi
is.
there. So can you hear all of us?
Test 1 2 check 1.
Okay, and you hear,
Can you hear Clint?
okay.
Clint's quiet? For once?
She says it's quiet. She's having to kick her volume up.
It's gonna be quiet.
Yeah. No. Okay, so overall that sounds good. Okay,
And Ken, talk into yours.
let Ken do it now.
Hey Barb, on the Q Drive, plans and projects, Barb, there's a Word document that says Zoom link. Open that up and join the Zoom meeting if you would, please.
The Zoom meeting was fine.
What? Well, we need to test the Zoom meeting with the ceiling mics.
Okay, that's what we needed to know. Now, Ken wants you to join the Zoom meeting on the Q Drive.
Plans and projects, Barb.
Plans and I can hear it now. Plans and projects, Barb.
Word document entitled Zoom link.
Okay, on the YouTube or iCompass, there was no popping, no
Yep.
anything.
As it should be.
Right.
As long as this isn't cranked up and oversaturating yours.
Well, we know what the problem was the other day, but that was inevitable. Or inevitable, I guess.
Test check.
Joining now.
Check check. Test 1 2 check check. Test.
Doesn't matter, the audio is fine.
Hi, Barb.
Okay.
Check.
Hi there.
Hello. Can you
Hang up
hear
your
us?
phone.
Can you hear me? Test 1 2 check.
I can hear you.
You hear me? Okay.
This is Clint. Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Ken. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I too loud?
No. But it's nice and clear.
This is Chris. Can you hear me?
Yes. Very clear.
Check check check.
Is Clint very clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Have a seat, Diane, and see if they can hear you. If she can hear you.
Okay, Barb, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? This is Chris again. Test 1 2 check.
Yes, I can hear you.
And this is Chris again. Can you hear me now? Test 1 2 check.
Yeah, you got quieter, but I can hear you and understand you.
Yep. Yeah. All right. I should be quieter, I got further away.
Okay, so that'll work for that. Now we need to test the other part.
What other part?
What other part?
The meeting itself.
Check, can you hear me now? Test 1, 2, check.
Yes.
I can hear me, so, yeah, you
So
should.
turn off the ceiling mics and check the other mics?
Yes, because that's when you blew me out of the.
Audio mic?
Test 1, 2, check, test. Can you hear me now? Test 1, 2, check.
Yeah, that's nice and clear.
Okay, can you hear it on the iCompass as well?
On the YouTube
My
page, you get
closed
that?
eye compass out, so
Uh-huh.
hang on.
Test, check, test.
Yeah. Yeah,
1, 2,
the
check,
speakers on there.
test.
He's gonna hear both of them.
It'll be delayed. They won't be together.
Yeah, the YouTube.
Test
the
1, 2,
iCompass,
check.
because these are all.
You have the ceiling mic on still?
Nope.
Go ahead and turn it on. Let's see what happens. Test, check, test. 1, 2, check, test. 1, 2, check, test. Checkity, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. You still have this on?
Yeah?
Check.
Yeah, I can hear you on eye compass. I just have to turn them off because they can flip.
Test 1, 2, test.
I hear you loud and clear, Diane.
Too loud?
No,
Is it scratchy at all, Barb? Yeah, that's too loud.
that's too loud for in here.
It is loud.
Okay, try it now.
Yeah, I
Dave.
can hear you on eye compass.
Test.
And she's never that close.
Loud and clear,
It
Diane.
usually turns like this.
It needs to be toned down just a little.
What?
Try that?
Test.
Okay, that is better. Perfect.
Okay. Test.
Ever,
That sounds good.
yeah. Barb,
Perfect.
can you turn off the YouTube video now?
That's what we're testing though. The YouTube is,
Turn off the YouTube video, please. I mean the Zoom. No, the YouTube. Turn off the iCompass. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You turn off the iCompass and just leave the Zoom.
I turned off eye compass and they keep flipping with each other, but it sounded good there when I mute my other one. When I mute the Zoom, eye compass sounded fine.
Yep, that's good. We just want to make sure that this one's fine for you. We know the iCompass one works.
that's what we
Perfect.
had problems with last week is the iCompass one.
If you leave everything where it's at right now, it's working.
Okay,
We could hear it work.
Okay.
And, we don't need to continually test every microphone with it.
okay.
That's up in hall.
Because it's just messing us up in here.
All
Because
right,
we hear the feedback and he's trying to adjust for that too.
right,
And we shouldn't be adjusting for two things at once.
right.
Because we better not have somebody doing both things on the end.
Oh, I'll do it just to annoy you.
Nope, we're done being annoyed. Thanks though.
Thank you, Barb.
There are 33 for
You're done with me?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
72
Bye.
on the podium.
Alright, thank you. So how far off is that from the page?
Well, we were up to 90 on the podium.
Oh, that's the default, the picture that I took the other day.
Oh,
Right now, how far off are we from what we adjusted it to the other day?
we were at 82 the other day, and we're at 72 now.
So you got that much.
Or no, I'm sorry. We were at 75.
Okay.
So let's look at, oh, VoIP call is the other thing.
Which one is that one? Is that the call in?
Yeah.
That's if someone calls in at this number?
Well, or the Zoom call.
Oh, that's the Zoom call also?
Yeah.
Well, we just had that adjusted to where it worked. To where
It's back to 82.
okay, so anywhere from 82 to 88 seems like it's okay. We weren't getting any feedback, so don't go above that. And that was ceiling mics on, also ceiling mic, desk mics, all mics. So you got a little bit to play with there before you get feedback.
Well, and we had to have the VoIP call turned up because Commissioner McKinney was speaking very softly. Because he was, I don't know, he had a different mic. He was not very close to his mic, so it wasn't picking him up well.
I heard it perfectly.
Well, they couldn't hear him on the Zoom call.
And he couldn't hear anybody here, which is why everything got kicked up. But when that happened.
He needs to turn his volume up,
Right.
Well,
not us turning our volume up. Because we know that our volume is good
right.
on the end user side. We know it can be heard.
Like I had no problems, but, except on the stream after the initial thing. But Zoom all the way through was okay, but even it got crunchy at the end when, especially when Goldthorpe and McKinney were talking over each other.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
So all commissioners are coming in today?
Don't know.
Or sorry, Wednesday, not today. We don't know. We don't even know how many tables you need then.
Nope.
So you can have some on the Zoom call and some here still.
Possibly. They're not, McKinney should be back to being able to come in, depending on his health status. And don't know.
And really, it's depending on how he feels, because he said he wasn't feeling all that great last week, so. Okay. Well, I think we should go to Stacy and find out, let her know concerns about.
Test, check, test, 1, 2. Yeah, loud noise.
Goodbye.